If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
38 degrees in downtown Sylacauga, not going to improve much temperature-wise, highs in the mid to upper 40s today. Lauren Taunton of Sylacauga High School joins us this morning, the Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe.
Yes, sir.
Lauren, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us all about it.
Well, we have a production of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe coming this weekend through Sylacauga High School Theater Department, and we are so excited. We've got 3 performances, and we're ready to get down to business.
Now, how long have you been in the production of these type of programs?
Oh gosh, I've been doing theater for probably at least 10 years. Directing probably only about 5 years. So.
Okay. Now, The Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe, what's this about?
It is about 4 children. It takes place in World War II. And these 4 children have gone to a safe house, and Lucy, the youngest of the 4, discovers a wardrobe, and inside the wardrobe is the magical land of Narnia. And so we meet all these really fun characters, and a lion and a witch, and they go through this really cool battle scene, and you'll see what happens in the end if you come see the show.
What goes into putting on a theater production like this?
So much, so much. I feel like people don't really understand the amount of detail that you have to go to in order to put on a production, from the eyeshadow color that the unicorn wears to the whole set. It's really quite complex.
So you have to do a lot of research.
Very much research, yes.
Now, the cast and crew, what are the numbers of these people?
We have 45 students total that are working on this production, which is really exciting. We've grown so much in the last 2.5 years since I've been at Sylacauga High School as the theater director. We have 30 students that are in the actual cast, and then we have 15 students that are on crew. So
are they all high school students?
They are all high school students,
okay,
freshman to senior.
Okay. Now, some of them are new, some of them are not new?
Yes, we have some very experienced actors that are a part of the production. Landon Owen has been in many productions. He's playing the part of Peter, as well as Colby Green, who's playing the part of Edmund. But we also have some new actors that have never been on stage before, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah. And not a bad seat in the house either.
No.
It's going to be over at the auditorium, the Sylacauga Performing Arts facility, and that's going to be coming up this weekend. Tell us about tickets and times.
Yes, so the shows are going to be Friday and Saturday at 6:30 and Sunday at 2. You can get tickets from Magnolia's Gift Shop, the Sylacauga Chamber of Commerce, or from any cast or crew member. You can also get them at the door. Student tickets are $7. That's anybody that's 3 and up. You could be a college student, grad school student, and then we have adult tickets for $10.
Lauren Taunton, our guest this morning, Sylacauga High School, producing The Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe. How popular is theater?
It's growing. I feel like a couple of years ago, maybe about 4 years ago, it hasn't been quite so popular in our area, but I think with the rise in activity with the Sylacauga Community Playhouse and with the addition of theater to the Sylacauga High School curriculum, it's sort of blossomed over the last 4 years, so we're really excited about that.
Is this kind of a love of yours or something?
Oh, absolutely. It's one of the things that I'm most passionate about. I love to perform. I love to direct. Anything to do with the stage, it's pretty much my home. So I'm thankful for the opportunity to have been able to go to school, get a degree in theater, and come back to my alma mater to teach.
Wow,
it's pretty surreal. It is.
Lauren Taunton, I guess, this morning, educator at Sylacauga High School and producer of The Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe, which will have 3 performances, offer 3 performances this weekend. $10 adults, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you know, if people want to go online, can they go online and get tickets?
We do not have the online option yet. We are looking into that because we definitely want to get with the 21st century.
Okay. All right. One century at a time, right?
Yes.
Now, the shows itself, who are some of the cast members that play key roles?
Sure, yeah. Like I said, we have Landon Owen, who is playing the part of Peter, Colby Green, who is Edmund. Mackenzie Bridges is a new student of ours this year, and she's playing the part of Little Lucy. And then we have Madison Martin, who is playing the part of Susan. So those are the 4 children. Then we have Logan Chance, who's playing the part of Aslan, the Great Lion, and Ashley Johnson, who's playing the role of the White Witch. There's 30 students in the production. I hate to miss any of them. They're all so talented. Scott Esparza is playing the Centaur. We're really excited about his costume. Lamaya
Who does
Johnson.
the costumes?
We work on them as a cast. We're really thankful to Sherry Vickers from the Sylacauga Community Playhouse. She is incredibly talented, and she's helped us a lot with our costumes. And she actually took on the White Witch because her costume is really complex. So it's truly a team effort in every aspect of the production.
The lines, the script that the actors go by.
Yes.
How challenging is that?
I think it depends on the actor. Some memorize much more quickly than others, but we go over memorization techniques in class, and somehow or another they pull it together. So they do a great job, and I think it's much easier for high school students to pick up the lines as opposed to older actors most of the time, unless they're really experienced.
I have a moment of freeze sometimes. And say,
we all do. We all do, no matter your age.
Yeah, it's great to have this production here in Sylacauga coming up this weekend. The Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe, and the Chronicles of Narnia. That's a very, very popular series.
It is. This particular production is based on the second book in the series, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, of course, by C.S. Lewis. It was actually the first book published in the series, which is interesting.
I guess the cast excited?
Oh, they're thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. I think it was so interesting, they're always excited about a production, but we started at the beginning of last week working on the battle scene, which is the Witch's army and Aslan's army when they come together and they have this really huge fight. And I don't think it was until that actual rehearsal that they were like, oh my gosh, this is going to be really fun. So, and on that note, it's a good production for guys to come to too. I know most of the time, girls are the ones that want to go to the theater, but I think the boys will actually really enjoy all the swords and stuff.
The time of the production, how long is it?
It should be about an hour and a half with the intermission. So it's not too long. Bring the little ones.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Lauren Taunton, our guest this morning here on Daybreak. Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe this weekend at Sylacauga High School Performing Arts Arena. And we want you to be a part of that. Again, ticket information and theater times.
It is Friday at 6:30, Saturday at 6:30, Sunday at 2. The tickets are $7 for students and $10 for adults. You can get those ahead of time at Magnolia's Gift Shop or the Chamber of Commerce, or you can get them at the door.
Finally this morning, how many actual hours, I know you probably don't count, but actual hours of practicing itself?
Oh my goodness, I don't think I could possibly begin to add all that up. We have been rehearsing this for about 9 weeks. We have 90-minute classes every day, plus the past 2 weeks we've been rehearsing during our advisory period, which are 45 minutes, and then the past 2 weeks we've also been rehearsing for a couple of hours after school. So it's a lot of time.
Is it a challenge to keep them focused sometimes?
Absolutely.
It's a challenge to keep me focused.
Yes. Well, and I get distracted too, but yes, 45 teenagers, it is absolutely a challenge to keep them all focused.
So you begin to sense the clock ticking.
Yes, sir. Pressure's on.
And the curtain going up. And it's showtime, as they say. On Friday, what's the final preparation?
We will make sure that we have our I's dotted and our T's crossed. We'll make sure that we have all of our set pieces are finished up. They should be finished up, but we always want to, there's a really cool rock, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, but we want to make sure that it's got all of its paint still on it. So just a lot of preparation in that, making sure that costumes have no tears or holes from rehearsals, especially when we're dealing with swords. But yeah.
Finally, a funny story of practice or production that you've been involved in? So, oh, this is real.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I feel like that there are probably so many. I think with every single production, I don't know if there's necessarily a funny story that I can think of right off the top of my head, but with every production, there's always the pressure of, is it going to get done in time? I think we especially found that with Sylacauga. We did that last spring, and it's always a challenge to have it all come together, but it always does. So we're really excited.
As a producer, you get still sweaty hands?
Absolutely. Yes.
Lauren Taunton, our guest this morning. Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe. Get your tickets and be a part of it. 3 shows this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and matinee Sunday afternoon, all at Sylacauga Performing Arts Center. Lauren, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
More Daybreak right after this.